By Lion skipper Valerie King. And Coach, there's so many places to go in talking about this game. Where do you want to start?
Wherever you want to start, Charlie.
All right, Coach. Let's go to overtime. Let's go to the fourth quarter. Team was able to get a couple of runs going, get some buckets to fall, even get to the fix and feed line and score some points there. And yet there was just that one little thing that ended up putting it into overtime, and then a couple of little things there when it was still tied up. Jordy Newsom turning the ball over with a double dribble. Coach, if it's not one thing, it's another, it seems.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Charlie. We can't get out of our own way. That's how I feel. We got to get back in the gym and work on things, get better, and get our minds right. That's the end deal right there. So
one of the good things we saw out of this, Cora Horvath, good to go anyway, and she in 30 minutes came out 19 points, ended up with 7 rebounds. It was kind of like the old Cora showed up again.
Yeah, she pushed through. She's struggling a little bit, but she's as, like I said before the game, she's as tough as they come, and she wants to play, and she's going to do whatever she can.
What about New Orleans? What did the Privateers do any different that they were able to get by you today?
Well, nothing that we didn't know. They pressured us. I don't think we were ready for it. We just saw it on Thursday night. So, we've got to be able to, take some pressure on the ball and, still be able to run our offense.
We'll be coming up close here in another couple of weeks to the first run through the Southland Conference play. Coach, a tournament berth is not gone, but the pack fighting for those last couple of spots is starting to get pretty close.
Yeah, that's what I told our kids. We're just thinking one game ahead, all that, but we got to get our minds right. Their positive self-talk has to take over. Their, next play mentality. Their, all of that's got to take over at this point. Like I told them, we can fix all the technicality stuff, but we've got to be able to do the other part too.
Coach, there was a couple of other segments of the game that bear a little bit of explanation. You got it, we didn't. So there was a shot clock that was about to expire. This is in the fourth quarter. Might have been in overtime. But it was a three-pointer made that would have flipped the scoreboard at the time. Yeah. But they took the basket off the board because they were trying to reset the clock.
Yeah, and that's what they said. They had possession, so they reset the shot clock, and they said they blew the whistle before the shot went in. So that was the explanation I got. So it was our ball, half court, whatever time left, 25 seconds, something like that. So that was the explanation I got.
Okay, I kind of figured that was what, but man, it's like, if you can't, that's a tough thing to overcome sometimes.
It is, yes. I'm not going to say anything about the refs, but yes, it is.
Right.
Some of the calls are very tough to overcome. That's correct.
Well, I'm not trying to take you into trouble at all. How about rebounding in this ball game? Nora Francois out for the entire contest for UNO. But they still end up getting the rebounds 49-47. Jayla Kimbrough off the bench was pretty good.
Yeah, she's their best player, hands down. We knew that coming in. They played a little undersized tonight to try to, gain an advantage. I thought Alva did a really good job on her, staying in front of her. She got, she wanted that ball at the end of the game, on the free throw line, and she got the rebound. So credit to her. She worked her butt off. She drew some fouls against us, and she's a really good player.
Alva Hedrick, again, giving you a good battle, playing as your primary big today. Not a ton of points for Alva, just 3, but another 12 rebound effort. She's doing the job you ask her with that.
That's right. She's holding it down in the paint for us defensively and rebounding. We'll get her there on the offensive end.
All right, this week coming up, no easy task to try and get Dubs on the road. You go to Stephen F. Austin on Thursday and then get Lamar on Saturday down in Beaumont.
right? Back on the road this week, tough one at SFA. We'll be prepared. We'll get back in here. We'll get stuff fixed, and we'll be ready to go on Thursday.
All right, Coach. Well, we'll see you down in Nacogdoches for that one. Thanks for coming over after a tough one today.
Thanks,
we'll
Charlie.
line up, folks.